Well, people can't hunt cougars every day, so I figured I might give you guys a look into a day of my life. So, starting off here, there's our little tiny home that we made on the big trailer. Got Freya, my deuce and a half, warming up. Inside Freya right now, I've got a beaver trap that I'm gonna place today. Cases with some guns in it. Bipod or tripod. And trapping supplies I got over there. So I've been working a skunk trapping job for a couple outside of Colville, Washington. Caught 3 skunks there, and I got 2 more days left in that trapping job. Then I have a beaver job that I've got to place a trap for today, and another skunk job I'm going to do a consultation on and probably place a couple traps, but all my traps are out. So since I'm winding down on the other skunk job, I'm going to probably grab 2 of the traps that are out over there that are not been productive, and I'll move them to this new job. Here we go. Freya is pretty well equipped. She just didn't have music, so I got the Bluetooth speaker, my little headlight, and of course, you can't look cool without your Warbird Pro sunglasses on, so I'm going to put those on right now. They come in this great case and have a soft case with them. That's more like it. Warbird Pro makes stylish eye protection, stylish enough to wear every day, in addition to hearing protection, as well as soft body armor. If you'd like to support my channel, please go over to warbirdpro.com and use my discount code Ray Livingston, and you'll save 10% on your order and give me a little kickback as well. And here we go. We keep our tiny house here in Elk, Washington, at our friend's property. Really appreciate Keisha and Logan for allowing us to camp out here. It's a great central location for me to do all the stuff that I'm doing with wildlife control, and I really thank them for allowing us to be here. Time to get on the road, put a little fuel in this bad boy, and then head up to Colville. It's about an hour and a half from here. For anyone interested, Freya here is a M35A3 that was bobbed and rebuilt and gone through by Boyce Equipment out of Utah. If you are looking for an awesome military vehicle that has been gone through and worked over and has a high degree of reliability, definitely take a look at Boyce Equipment and join the Cool Guys Club. Well, that's not good. Freya's running on E. I'm going to top off the main tank, but luckily I've got an auxiliary tank with fuel on it, in it. So I just flip this little switch right there, and now I'm transferring fuel. We good. Well, dang it, I forgot to record the first stop of my skunk trap check. Well, nothing in those traps. I did pull a couple of the traps over there. I got them in the back to take to the next location that needs some skunk trapping. So I'll do that, and then we'll set some beaver traps. Alright, I'm here at the store looking for trapping bait. And this place grinds their meat. So what I'm generally looking for is just the cheapest thing that I can find. And the other day, that was... Alrighty.
You okay there?
Looking for chicken hearts.
Don't have any.
Oh, you guys ran out? tender, whatever. I'm looking for trapping bait.
All I got is a gizzard.
All right, we got some gizzards here. That's cheap trapping bait right there. All right, got a couple of package of chicken gizzards from Super One here in Colville, and we'll use that for trapping bait. Here we go. All right, so I'm here at this beaver trapping job, or skunk trapping job, and we came up and we found that something already got the skunk here. So we're going to I'm gonna pick this up and take that out of there, but we still set 2 traps here that we'll let sit out for a couple days. There's a renter moving into this property, so we want to make sure that the skunk menace is done. So we got one of the traps here. I've already got the trap set out the back door. I'm gonna shore it up a little bit and then bait it with our chicken gizzards. All right, got this trap baited. Some little chunks of chicken gizzards making a trail right down into the back of the trap. Trap is set. He steps on the pressure plate back there. Live trap skunk. I put the plastic over it, one, to kind of give the animals a little dark place to go into, and if they're caught, to kind of protect them from prying eyes, but also so I can approach a trapped skunk without really startling them and getting sprayed. It's my shield as well. And same thing with this second trap. We got some little trapping bait gizzards there. Same little setup there. There's been a lot of skunk activity under the porch there, so we got it placed there. And there we go for the traps at this skunk property. Next, beavers. Well, before the beavers, I did tell the landowner I would get rid of this already dead skunk. So here we go. Ooh, nasty. Oh, this is a good sized skunk. Well, yuck. All right, here we are, the beaver property. And wow, they're doing some work here. So 1.5 years ago, I came in, I trapped, I think I took 3 beavers out of here, and that seemed to handle the damage. So you can see that stump right there that's painted brown, that was some of the old damage. But now we've got a bunch of new damage coming from all over. It appears the beavers are back in town. So the landowner here is afraid of them killing all the trees that are keeping this riverbank intact, and so we're gonna try to remove a couple more. Oh, for the live trapping of beavers, I use suitcase traps. Got one here, and I got another one that I'll be putting out soon, but I've got to, it's tied up right now. So I'll show you how it works. All right, setting these suitcase traps is a little bit of a pain in the butt. Kind of gotta hold back the locks there, pull it back. They got some big, powerful springs on them. Make sure that's in the right position. That's in the right position. It's not quite it. There we go. All right. I'll hold it down with my knees. trigger mechanism in the right position as well. Come on, baby. Oh. A little more adjustment. There we go. There we go. Flip. This flipped over, and we'll put on the safety loop for now. All right. Safety loop's on. I'll set it for you. All right. Now, this trap is set. So the idea of this trap is I'll put a bait stick up here. I'll change that out for some fresh stuff, and I'll cover that in beaver castor, and which is their beaver butt juice, basically. Incidentally, if you get naturally flavored imitation vanilla, it's made with beaver castor, beaver butt juice. But the beaver comes up, wants to sniff on that castor, steps on this foot plate here. And the suitcase trap closes on them and catches the beaver inside. The trap is better secured than that when I set it up, so it doesn't flip around, but that's pretty much it. And then it secures that beaver inside till I come and take it off. The big question now is, with so much widespread beaver activity and only one trap currently, where do I put it to maximize the results and most likely get a catch? I don't know. It's kind of trial and error. Look for the most fresh sign. But the beavers are not living on this property. They're going through and coming up here and eating on his trees. And they're leaving some trees that really seem to be targeting cottonwoods. They're passing everything else. So looking for those places where there's active beaver activity where they might come back. It's the best I could do. Now, here's some activity here, but it just doesn't seem really fresh. Same with this and this. They're new damage as far as I'm concerned since I was here last, but not really what I consider fresh damage. Some damage up here, but what we have here is a nice slide. See, this is an area where they're coming in and out of the area, and so even if they're not chewing on that tree right there, this might be a good place to set that trap. But I'll keep looking around. Here's another area, and you see all the one that painted brown are damage that we removed before. That tree is 8 inches thick. This one's probably 10 inches thick. Like, they're really going after it out here. This little water outlet here might be another way that they're coming in and accessing it. I'm not really seeing. Oh, look at right there. There's where a beaver has come through and dragged a stick of some sort out from there. So this might be a decent area. And that leads to the greater river system as well. So what I might do is play the wind. The wind is blowing in this direction, And if I put a trap in one of these areas, they're going to smell the castor and come around and come and check it. So that may be a way to do it, but I put a trap here before and I didn't have any good results from that trap. So I don't know. Kind of thinking get it up even a little bit further up that way so the wind's flowing this way towards me and they will smell the castor from all the way down here throughout the entire area and kind of hone in on it from wherever they're at. I think that's kind of the better strategy. Here's another slide area. Coming in and out of the area as well. But I still think getting further upwind will be a better strategy. It's a nice little pool here. Kind of a little eddy. It gives them a chance to kind of mill around and escape the current. So wouldn't be a bad place. I think if I had two traps, when I have the other trap, I'll probably set it around here. Alright, after considering my options, I'm going to place my trap right over there in that little deep hole. It's upwind from all that other area down here where all the other beaver damage is, but there is also beaver activity up here. Look at that tree is probably a foot across, foot and a half, and they've been gnawing on the ends over there. So this is kind of the upward end of the damage that we're seeing, but from here the wind is going downriver this way, and so hopefully the scent cone of the beaver castor I put on is going to go downriver and through the trees there and attract them up to this point. But it's kind of a good little area away from most of the other animal activity, and we'll give it a shot here and then adjust as necessary later. Got the trap set, got the old bait sticks removed. Now I need to find some new bait sticks, but these beavers are particular to what trees they're eating, so I'm going to take some branches off of this tree, which is of the variety that they are feeding on. All right, for my bait sticks, I want live branches. These are live. You can see the little buds growing on them. So I'm gonna use my ratcheting pruners and just take off a little branch here. There. And then I will cut this down a bit and peel it a little bit to expose the cambium layer and make a little bundle out of it. Sticks. A nice little Columbia River knife. Just take a little bit, expose some of the cambium layer there. Percent. There. And I'll do the same on the others. Don't need to get it all, just a bit, so so some of the cambium layer is exposed. I'm just going to take a zip tie, take one, zip tie it into a little bundle. Then I will use a couple more zip ties to zip tie this to the trap. on, zip tie. Two zip ties. There we go. All right, all that's left for prep is to take some of this beaver castor here, and then we will spread this on this stick, on the bait sticks. Like so. Now we just got to place the trap and set it. So, a buddy of mine, another wildlife control operator, David, over from the west side of Washington, was having trouble with a beaver that would get into his traps but not set off the, not step on the pan and set it off. So we came up with a cool idea. So I took and I split the back end of this stick and zip tied it to the cage. And then another one there that basically doesn't allow it to come off of the pan there. And so basically, if the beaver steps on this stick, it'll push down on the pan as well, and set the trap off without them having to hit that little stick there. So another little trick of the trade. All right, time to get this trap set. String. And they just kind of loose, so the trap will move a bit. And there we have it. That trap is set. Cast is there. High enough that the beaver's got to come up and try to reach up and climb up to it. Hopefully stepping on that pan or that stick, causing it to trigger. Find out tomorrow how we did. And as the last little trick, I've taken a stick, covered it with castor, stuck it, and then stuck it in the ground back behind the trap too. Just put some more scent lower down. And then this castor bottle's about empty, so I'm gonna rinse it out in the water and let it drift down the creek. As a point of clarification, I meant let the castor scent drift in the water down the creek, not the bottle itself. All right, well, that is a day in the my life as a wildlife control operator and what I'm doing when I'm not out chasing cougars. So, got 3 active sets going on right now. 2 for skunks, 1 for beavers, and seems like as soon as I finish one job, another one rolls in. So life is good right now for me. All right, you have a great day. Thank you for watching, and please hit that like, subscribe, and comment to help my algorithms and help me make some money doing this, please. Well, the last thing to do was to dump that disgusting rotting skunk that I found at the last trap set job. So that was done. I don't get the puke urge very often, but that one gave it to me. I get hit awful strong with the smell of rotting skunk. If you've not experienced it, I highly recommend you do your best to avoid it. All right, thanks again for watching, liking and subscribing and commenting. Welcome to a day of my life.